absolutely no reason why we should be still talking about unprofessional hair braiders and unprofessional hairstylists on Earth. You thought I was gonna say in this day and age, right? No. In this earth, there shouldn't be any of that anymore. And if they're not gonna do their due diligence and go to school and do it the right way and acquire customer service skills, because that is the skill that a lot of professionals don't have, then we, or y'all, need to not go to them at all. Don't give them your bag. You may think that you're getting a good bang for your buck, but they will play in your head and you'll have to end up paying twice the amount, because sometimes you won't even have the guts to ask for a refund, but you'll come on TikTok and rant about the situation and just overall waste everybody else's time because you're not giving us the name of the business that you went to. Business. Just a thought that I had. If they're not gonna do their part, then customers need to start doing their part. Y'all let me know though if you have a better solution.
Oh no!
Just got my hair done and I want to cry. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. The girl that did my hair, I knew her for like 3 weeks now, and she did say she was sorry, like, oh, I'm sorry. She said she offered to take it down, but to be honest, like, sometimes I don't want a sorry. I just wanted my hair done. I have a flight to catch on Sunday, and this was the last thing that I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to wait for my hair to get done, so when I go where I'm supposed to be going, because I'm going overseas, it's gonna take me a minute to find somebody else that's gonna do my hair. And I'm just frustrated that if you don't know how to do the hairstyle, just say you don't know how to do it. Like, I wasn't asking too much of you. I told you what I wanted and you said you could do it, and now you saying sorry, but sorry is not all that I want. Like, I just wanted my hair done. Ooh! I paid $165 for this hair. Mind you, I'm finna go home, my mom finna take it out, and she finna redo it because there's no way. I tried to go to the wig store to get a wig, and their wig is crusty. I cannot go to work with this hair. Neither do I want to take my hair out and leave it in an afro. My job isn't even allowed to do all that.
I'm already anticipating how this hair is going to look like. For the fact that you're still wearing a cap and you just got your hair done is already a red flag, and I'm not ready for what's about to happen, but we're going to have to keep watching.
It's a sewing closure. 3, 2, 1. Was you expecting that? I just got done with it. Like, I kid you not, it's not been an hour. Baby girl, I said I wanted... I said I wanted the sewing wig closure. Baby, Tyler Perry's crew would not even take this hair. What did you do to my hair, fam? Like, I knew it was a problem when you didn't even bleach the lace front. I sat down, I felt my spirit say, you need to leave. But I pushed that feeling down. And look at what you did to my hair. I wanted a middle part. This girl done the braids. I have a bump here. Baby, when you... Okay. Life is lifing. Girl, look at that. Glueless lace front. Look at all that glue that just sprayed on my front. God, oh my gosh, bro. This is what the hair industry has gotten into. Yeah. Let me fix my hair when I'm in Turkey, baby. Let me fix the front of my hair. You will never catch me. Nobody do my hair again, because
I don't think an apology is going to cut it for that one. I honestly don't think it is. Were you her first client? I have so many questions. Yeah, she said sorry, but did you get your refund? If anything, you need to dispute the charges. Your gut feeling did tell you to leave. I think the braid down was already a red flag, because why do you have a braid lumping on where the part is supposed to be? You need to tell us who it is, because I've looked in the comment section and I cannot find who it is. And before somebody comments it, of course there's always room to grow, but don't put a paying client in your chair if you're still in the practicing part of your craft. Go to school, perfect your craft, have your family, because I'm sure they will allow you to play with their hair, their head, their time, their money, I don't even know if they're gonna pay you for that one, but your own hair. Do your own hair before you do somebody. I know I'd be crashing out. I just know it right now. That's probably why I don't go out. Y'all will see me on somebody's TikTok. Y'all will double take and ask, is that Busiswa? Yes. Yes, it's me crashing out in the hair salon because somebody messed up my hair. Yes, professional hairstylists and hair braiders also can get it wrong, but I don't think there's somebody that went to school and has this level of a wig of an I'm so upset because I need my hair done by Thursday. I have a cruise. Before we get into that video, I know I've said it a couple of times, but if you have a cruise, a wedding to go to, any major event in general, do not get your hair, your nails, any of that sort done last minute because it will come bite you in the butt 6 times out of 10. I'm not saying that this is her story. This is just a warning from me to you.
Y'all, I'm laughing, but I'm really pissed the fuck off. Oh my gosh. So tell me why I have a cruise this Friday. Today was supposed to be my appointment. I booked with this girl. I sent her my deposit, which was super high, and I should have known then. I should have known that paying like half of my service ahead of time was a bad idea, but I'm an influencer, but sometimes I just like to be a customer. I like to pay my price. I like to go to my appointment, not record, get my service, and go home. That's literally all I wanted. That's literally all I wanted. I get to this girl's house 15 minutes early. This is the address. I'm in the parking lot right now. I've been sitting here for a freaking hour. Trying to get this girl the benefit of the doubt. I've been calling her. I've been blowing her phone up. And she's sitting up here ignoring me. So at this point, I'm assuming that she scammed me out of my money. I still need my hair done. And like, I'm frustrated.
She may not have said the stylist name, but somebody did say it and she hearted it. So I assume that is the hairstylist and it is styled by China. I had to go double check her page. She actually has a part 2, so let's watch it.
Now let's get into this stylist. I wanted to give it at least a good solid 24 hours. Give her time to get back to me, come up with whatever little excuse that she was gonna have, or at least tell me something. Send me my money back at the very least before y'all flood the comments, start reporting her page, harassing her, and let her know what she did was wrong. 24 hours have passed, so let's get into that ass. This is the page that I booked with. Her name is Styled by China. I'll go ahead and drop the receipts. This is her Instagram page, and this is the page that she reached out to me to book with her. And as you can see, there is years worth of work on this page. So I thought she was a legit stylist. She has videos on that page from 2023. So I thought for sure, because she was consistently posting, she was a legit stylist. The inconsistent backgrounds in her videos was a red flag, but she does have in her bio that she does travel. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt. This girl even has flyers promoting Mother's Day specials. She has highlights with policies, photos from her clients. So I really thought she was legit. Okay, so now y'all kind of see how she was able to trick me. I reached out to her. I told her that I had a cruise this Friday. She told me that she was charging $140 for some braids. She told me it was going to be half up front and then half the day before the service. Okay, no problem. Your price is your price. Your policy is your policy. I need my hair done by Friday. Cool. Okay, so I booked my appointment.
I'm sorry. Did she say half as she books and then half before the service? So you're paying full price before you even sit on her chair? Yeah, no. No. I know there's policies out there for a reason, but that's such a red flag, at least to me.
She sends me the address. I did not verify the address, and that is 110% on me. I thought I was pulling up to a shop because, again, if you look at the photos on her page, there's like a brick wall, and typically like that's the type of setting for like a salon. I plugged in the address. I was at work. My hair was blown out. I was ready to go. I pull up. I'm 15 minutes early. I'm sitting here calling the girl. I'm like, hey, I'm early. She never answers. So I'm like, okay, let's give her some time. She might be servicing a client. I call again. It's 6 o'clock at this point. She's still not answering. So I'm blowing up her phone at this point because sometimes these hairstylists be having like some treacherous ways. Do not have me wait until 6:15 and then trying to charge me for a late fee. That girl was playing in my face. She never planned to show up. This was not a real hairstylist. I got scammed out of my money. I'm going to post her page again so nobody else books with her. I hate that this happened to me. I don't want this to happen to nobody else. I waited a full 24 hours just so I could like verify whether this was legit or if this was a scam. And it's 100% a scam. So what I need y'all to do is to flood her comments. I need y'all to report her page. Get this page taken down. It has been happening since 2023. This girl has been scamming people for a total of 3 years. Luckily for me, I have a good bank. I bank with a credit union, so I got my money back within like the same day. Like my money came back expeditiously. She messed with the wrong person. And one thing about me, like I'm very kind, I'm very courteous. I treat everybody with respect. So for her to let me blow out my hair, pull up to that address, and to just be sitting there waiting, and I needed my hair done on Friday, and you was aware of this? I've already given it to God. I've already prayed on it. Once this situation is over, you're gonna regret that you did this. Trust me, and I can promise you that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure exactly why she ghosted you. Maybe she looked you up and she saw how much hair you had. I know some hairstylists are particular with that and they will literally ghost you because of how much hair you have. But you said she's professional. I don't know where you get that from because looking at her Instagram just at face value, it does not give professional, but let's check more of it out. Style by China, versatile stylist, booking open every 15th of the month. DM contact number in bio to, okay, whatever. Let's look at her first post. Island twist, 140 hair provided with sale. Book now, limited spots. And I guess she's at a client's house, maybe. How to book for this deal? No response. Okay, this was February of 2024. Let's move over here. Pretty summer look, whatever. June spots still available. 2 days ago. This was 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. Okay, this is pinned, that's why. I mean, her work is pretty nice, but I mean, if the freaking customer service isn't the best, then what's the point? Yeah, she is versatile as she says. Check out her story. Styled by China, different background again. I mean, I would end up thinking someone like this has a studio. This looks like it could be a studio. Are these like models for her or something? Because I'm a little confused. Yep, models wanted. My goodness. Models wanted 660 hair provided. 135 hair provided, 200 hair provided, 125 hair provided. Okay, let's jump into this. Owner, CEO, okay. Okay. I haven't posted myself in a while. Okay. How to properly book through DM. I don't know why you thought she was professional, but this is it's giving you didn't go to school. Hello, my name is blank. Are you located in blank? I'm interested in booking blank. What's your availability or state the day? This is just I don't know. Is this normal? Is this how people book for hairstyles and hair braids? Because this is not how I've known it to be. Also, stop asking about prices that's already in the Nah. This is below me. I mean, I'm not even trying to hype myself up, but I would never book with someone like this personally. This is how you book. Get straight to the point. I'm not responding to, can I book? I got a question. What's your availability? And you still booked with her? So this is how she wants you to book. Hello, my name is someone and I go to university. I'm located in Baltimore. I'm interested in booking medium knotless braids. Do you have availability during the week? This is crazy. This is crazy. If you had a website, this would stop all of this crap. And then she goes to say, hello, everyone. Before sending payments, please consult with me first. The Cash App in my policy is down at the moment. I have another Cash App. Yeah, I don't know where you got professional from or whatever. This is beyond me. Her work is good, but like I said, you need to go to school for customer service skills because clearly they're lacking. Cancellation, all cancellations, reschedule appointments must be made 24 hours prior to appointment. If you wish to cancel, you will be refunded 75% of your price. This can be done by sending a text to the number in the bio. There is a 10-minute grace period. After that, a 15 late fee will be applied. My only form of payment is Cash App. When sending payment, make sure to state your name and appointment time in notes section. If you book for an install and want it done the next day, a $30 rush fee will be applied. Keep in mind the drop-off period. Price. Oh, You have got to be joking me. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not her clientele. I'm not her clientele. Clearly, I'm not her clientele. I would never book with you ever, ever in my life. I would rather go bald. And I'm not even joking. How the heck am I supposed to even read that? And then the money in the background, it's just, oh my gosh, it's giving ghetto. It's giving for the streets. Y'all can go ahead and read that. I'm not. I'm not about to strain my eyes trying to get the prices for this. This is ridiculous. Like I said, her work is clean. Her work is pretty. But the freaking customer service skills, as well as the business side of her art, is not the greatest. But then again, I'm not your clientele, so I'm not even gonna trip. You know, you get what you get when you book with someone who has an attitude with her client. It's never what you say, it's how you say it. And yeah, you get what you paid for. Sorry, not sorry. It's a shame that you got ignored and your hair didn't get done how you wanted it to, but you got what you paid for. Sometimes when you're paying the extra amount for professional braiders, you're saving yourself a migraine, honestly and truly. My life cannot be real. I'm so happy I know how to do my own hair. Listen, me too, but we're gonna get into this video.
Hairstylist horror story in Tallahassee, Florida. Y'all, this is me leaving the appointment that I spent about 5 hours at. This is all that was done.
5 hours for that little bit? That is why I do my own hair, because ain't no way.
In those 5 hours. This is the wrong color. The size is not the size that I wanted. And I'm now officially banned from booking with this hairstylist again, even though it was their mistake. So first, my original appointment already got rescheduled to today, even though I was supposed to get my hair done yesterday. It got rescheduled because she's moving, right? I said, okay, it's moving season. I guess this is summertime. That's fine. I'll come tomorrow. Come tomorrow. Same time. I am sitting down. First, let me talk about walking into the house. Walking into the house, I see my seat that is waiting, a metal folding chair. Like the ones for the family reunions and the cookouts. A metal folding chair with a pillow and a blanket on top. I'm supposed to be sitting in that for hours while you braid my hair. Really? Really? Okay, sit down on the pillow. I sit down on the pillow. All right. Then a little girl comes. Hey, what's your name? I said, hey, how you doing? I guess her friend has a kid. The kid just bothering me whole appointment. It's okay. You know, I like kids. It's all right. I shared my little gummy snacks with her. You know, we was having a vibe. We was cooling. I messed with the kids. Never had a problem with them. She's doing my hair, right? She's doing my hair. I'm thinking she got everything prepared. You know, she's wrestling through the bags. I'm not going to look back at you like whatever you're doing. I'm just going to assume that you know what you're doing. You're a braider. So she's doing my braids. She asked me, are you okay with smoking? I don't smoke. I don't like the smell of smoke. But you know, this is your house. So if you like go smoke out there, that's just you. Even though smoking during a hair appointment is wild. Like, girl, I don't have all that time. She's like, no, like, I mean, like smoking behind your head. Like, I'm going to be smoking back here. No. Immediately no. Immediately no. Are you stupid? Girl, please. So I told her, yeah, no. I don't want smoke in my braids infested into the boho. I'm going to be smelling it for 15 days and 15 nights. No, I don't want that.
And that is true with the 15 days and 15 nights. If you saw my shorts where I was grilling, I forgot to wrap my hair. And I was smelling like a freaking barbecue for 15 days and 15 nights. So I can only imagine cigarettes or grass, whatever it is she's smoking.
So I said no. She said, okay, that's fine. Okay. Crazy question to ask, because why would you want to smoke in my braids? Why? Unprofessional, thank you. So after that, mind you, I'm like, okay, after some time, I gotta pee. So I asked her to go use the bathroom. I go into the bathroom, and I look at my hair, and I look at the boho. I look at the boho, and I'm like, oh, this is the wrong color. This is the wrong color. Okay, I get out the bathroom and I tell her, I said, excuse me, did you look at anything that I brought you? She was like, what? I said, did you look at any of the like hair that I brought you? Like, I brought you 2 different color boho hair. Like, it's supposed to be a mix, a blend, you know? She was like, what? I didn't even look in the bag. Like, I didn't even know. Okay. So now I'm like, well, what we gonna do? Because I'm not getting the other color on the other half of my head. I'm gonna be looking stupid. Like, what? She was like, what? We could do it half and half. It might be cute. Stop playing with me, girl. Please stop playing with me. Because, you know, like, come on. The braider next to her friend over like, ooh, yeah. Yeah.
You know it's bad when the other braider's looking at you crazy. That initial contact and seeing the chair that she had ready for you should have been a red flag immediately. I don't know if you mentioned the girl's name. I'm going to go do some research and see. But you should have mentioned her name. I don't even let other people touch my hair, and to be professionals, y'all played. And then she had an Instagram. For a second, I thought it was the braider's Instagram, but it's her Instagram anyway.
When your body telling you something, you listen. I lie to you not. Soon as I sat down in that chair, I knew something was not going to go well for me. I lie to you not. I had my hair dyed at least 10 times in a hair salon only. I only let them dye my hair because I don't even play that coloring games. My nose was burning from all the bleach she was putting on my head. I never experienced that before, even when I went ginger. I know I had a lot of new growth, but to bleach my hair to turn into a medium brown that's on the ends, that never ever happened to me. I wish I was over exaggerating this whole thing. I was sitting there for a whole shift, 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., babe. I literally was washed about 5 times, 5 to 4 times. I'm not even exaggerating. They kept putting stuff in my hair, washing me, sitting me under dry. Washing me, sitting me under dry. You can only imagine. You know how long you be under them dryers. In these moments, I really be trying to work on my fruits of the spirit because I wanted to spaz so bad. But I'm sure if I did that, they would have let me walk out of their salon with bleach still processing in my head. Who finna take them chances? Mind you, I don't know that much about hair. So I'm asking questions, but whole time I've had this color up. This is probably my 4th time touched up. So I'm pretty aware of how the process goes. And not only that, I've been to them about 2 to 3 times. They actually started my color. So why not go back to the people who started my color? You wouldn't think anything would go wrong. Look at how dark of a brown this is. She continuously gave me that book time about pick your color after I showed her. And I kept telling her, give me exactly what this is. She kept making me choose it, and I know she was doing that because she wanted me to be wrong, and if I didn't like my hair, she would have blamed it on me. Now, why would you bleach my hair to put this dark of a brown on my head, and now it's not even brown, it looks black? You would have thought she never touched up my roots. This is after she bleached my hair. That brown in the book was a medium brown. This is black. Part 2 coming up. I need to calm down.
I went to check out her other parts. She had a part 2, a part 3, and a live, and obviously I didn't see it because it's far gone, but she has another video where the same thing is pretty much happening, and this time around she went to a cosmetology school, and let's just listen to what she has to say.
Paul Mitchell, count your days. Count your days starting today. Start now. This is my friend that was in Mama Mo on my last hair horror story. It was about time for me to get my color fixed because I was tired of looking at that mayhem on my head. I mean, you couldn't even tell I had brown on my head unless the light was beaming on it. Every time I looked at my hair, I just kept being reminded of my hair horror story. I let a couple months go by before I decided to correct my brown and touch up my roots. This is a cosmetology school. I already didn't go to them first because I'm like, you're not finna be playing on my head and you learning. But this my friend doing my hair and she's learning from people who know how to color, right? Right? Wrong. You have people who specialize in color making sure that you correct my color. Everything going smooth so far. They corrected my brown. I didn't even get a weird feeling like I did in the last shot. But this where it gets wicked. They had me sign a paper that said if they messed up my hair, it wasn't their fault. Now I'm starting to second guess everything. People swear I don't ask questions, baby, about my hair. I'm asking them all. You could tell by the way my friend was just tired of me asking every last question in the book because she was even trying to make sure she was getting me together. It's good so far, right? I'm checking out the brown because now I got PTSD. I'm scared that the brown gonna turn black again on me. I was praying not again, please not again. So far the brown is looking like the color I initially wanted. One of her teachers suggested that we take some of the yellow out the blonde, and I'm like, okay, cool, you the professional, you know what you doing. I'm gonna take your advice. It don't sound too bad. She thinking they telling her to tone the blonde and everything like that. Whole time, they did put more chemicals in my head. Paul Mitchell, why do you have a blow dryer that barely blows? She was on one part for 1 hour and it still wasn't blown out. I walked out of so-called hair school with patchy blonde hair. Y'all supposed to know this, man. Whole time, the initial lady who actually knew how to do color never came back and we got stuck with somebody who didn't know how to do color and she painted and experimented on my head. I must got a hit on my name that say play in her hair because ain't no way it's happening to me again.
I'm not gonna lie, the hair looks crunchy and it's giving you got what you paid for. You went to a hair school, cosmetology school, and whether you're getting your friend or somebody else, you're gonna get results of somebody that is not an expert. Yes, they're getting expert advice from their teachers, but they themselves are still learning. So this time you just played with yourself because ain't no way you expected perfection at a cosmetology school. Renelle said, ma'am, it's literally a school. And she responds, the beginning was fine. I like my brown, but one of the teachers messed up my blonde. Lyric Love says, girl, at this point, as a cosmetology student, any client that comes in knows we're learning and they always make clients sign a client release form. Anything can happen. Just go to a professional salon at this point. And I couldn't agree more. Unless you want to be known as a content creator who wants attention from going to hair schools and messing up your own hair just for clout, then go ahead and do that. But I don't think you're going to get far with that. So maybe switch it up a bit and do something different. Madeline said, you made the wrong choice. You can't go to a school and feel like you were victimized. Shaking my head. She responds, I can feel how I want to feel, babe. I know what I signed up for, right or wrong. Madeline responds, babe, I do get it. No one wants to lose their hair. And if you didn't want to lose your hair or the potential of losing your hair and getting it damaged, then don't go to a hair school, especially if you're trying to get it dyed or whatever you're trying to do, child. Listen. Moral of the story, do the extra research and go to licensed hairstylists, hair braiders. Just go to professionals that know exactly what they're doing, that have experience, that have good reviews. And if you go to sketchy looking hairstylists and hair braiders, you're gonna get what you pay for. And don't come over here and cry about it to us. Thank you so much to each and every one of y'all who has joined the Anti-Delulu membership. And if you would like to join, make sure that you hit the join button and or check out the pinned comment if you don't see the join button. Thank y'all so much for the love and support that y'all show me. And I'll see you guys next time.